Hello and welcome to Your Engineer YouTube channel, and we are here with lecture number 5 of HTML and CSS course. In last lecture we saw that how an input tag work, and we saw three kind of type. First is username, that is text, second password, third email, and fourth file. So today we are going to create a registration form. So let's create a registration form of a person who is going to enroll himself for a course at Your Engineer, let's say. So for that, first thing I'll do is go for h1 tag, right here, welcome to Your Engineer. Now there is one more tag that I am going to tell you about today is BR tag. BR tag is actually a break tag that just changes the line of particular element. So when we are going to write another thing, BR will change its line. It gives a gap between these two elements. So from next I am going to give form element that we already know. In form element, first thing I am going to ask is name. For name, I am going to give input tag. For name type is text, as we already know, and there will be a placeholder called enter your name, and then there is a name called uname. Alright, after name I want to ask for password of a user, so I am giving here password. So I am going for input type password, and then there is a placeholder called enter your password. Alright, so from here today we are going to talk about two new kind of input elements. First is radio buttons and second is checkbox. What are radio buttons and what are checkbox? So let's see. So for imagine that I want to know the gender of particular user. So here I am giving gender. So there should be two gender, male and female. So input type equal to radio. Alright, and then give the name as gender. Remember one thing, how many of the radio button you want, like I am going male, female, other. For each and every one, for one label, the name should be same. If I am using gender here, for next one for female, again I am going to use name as a gender, name or ID, whatever I am using, I have to use gender. Then only other scripts can fetch the data from this markup. Now after that I am giving it here and I am giving male. Alright, in the next I am giving input. Here I am going for type, again radio, name as equal to gender, and here I am giving female. Okay, so let's save it and see how our form is looking. See here, that's how our form is looking. To make it more good and good to see, we can use here BR tag. Okay, that will break it, yeah, so there it is. After that I want, yeah, there is one more thing, value should be male, and here value should be female. Now you are going to ask, what is the value attributes? So in name and password there is always an input area where I am going to put something or type something. So whenever I am coding in JavaScript, I want these data for our backend. So whenever we need those data, whatever I am writing there, that can be fetched by target.value by JavaScript. We will learn about it later. But in this case, there is no writing, there is no typing, there is no target value. So we have to give value. So a person will select male or a person will select female, then value will be male and value will be female for backend purpose. So again I am saving it, and I can select whatever I want. I can select either male, I can select either female. Okay, in the case if you want that while loading the form, you want one option should be already checked. You want that when your form load, male should be already checked, and if a person want to change, it can change it. So all I have to give here is checked. So after reloading, we can see that male is already checked, and if you want to change it, we can change it. That is what radio buttons are. Now we are going to learn about checkbox. So now once a person input his name, password, gender, everything, I want to know that what kind of course he is looking for. So I am giving a label course. In course I am giving input, type should be type should be checkbox, and there I am giving name as HTML, value as HTML, and here I am giving HTML. So now next I am making another thing, input. So input, again type equal to checkbox, sorry for that, checkbox, and name is React, okay, and also value is React. As I promised you that in this course you are going from basic to advanced, so I am taking more and more time to make sure that you understand each and everything. What is the reason I am putting the value attribute here, what is the reason I am putting name attribute here. So I am putting here React, alright, and then React, okay. I am putting BR here for design purpose, and then save it. Once it will load, you can see that there is a course HTML and React. You can select whatever you want. You want both, you can select both. You don't want HTML, you can select it, you can deselect this also, okay. That's how checkbox work. As a same we learn in radio, there is same thing. If you want something to be checked on loading, you can put as checked. If you put it here, you can see on loading HTML is already checked. So that's how radio and checkbox both work. So in this lecture we saw about radio and So in this lecture we learn about radio and checkbox. In next lecture, we are going to learn about button, that is submit and reset. How to reset your form, how to reset every input in your form, and how to submit whatever there is in form. So thank you for watching, and please like, comment and share, and keep yourself posted for next video. Thank you very much.